That's Sumbu NSASI, 33 years of age, born in Kinshasa in the Democratic Republic of Congo, resides in Bremen in Germany, brings an 18-fight professional record to the boxing ring, having made his debut in November of 2018. 18 fights, 14 wins, 10 of them inside the distance, 3 defeats and a draw. His last in the ring in May of this year, where he won with a third-round knockout for an international ball in Leverkusen in Germany. He climbs the 3 steps before taking up residence in the black corner. Sumbu NSASI, preparing for his IBA Champions Night debut.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent coming to us in the gold corner from Germany by way of Macedonia, Lulzim, the Eagle ISMAILI.
His opponent also resides in Germany, born in Macedonia, that is Lulzim ISMAILI. He brings a 12-bout record from the professional ranks to the boxing ring. 12 fights, 12 wins, 7 of them coming inside the distance. Made his debut in April of 2019. Fought in the land where he resides, Germany, the land of his birth, in Macedonia, Albania as well. Here he is competing in Austria, ahead of his first outing on the IBA Champions Night stage. Lulzim ISMAILI over to the gold corner.
This is IBA Champions Night Vienna, presented to you by IBA President Mr. Kumar Kremlov, in association with the Österreichische Boxverband. This contest, 6 3-minute rounds in the 75-kilogram weight division. Your officials for the contest, judges at ringside are Jakob Peterson of Estonia, Luca Vanilonga of Italy, and Barry Tucker of Ireland. Your referee in charge of the action from England is Alvin Finch. And now it's time to meet the boxers. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the black corner, weighing in at 69.2 kilograms. An excellent professional record consisting of 14 wins against just 3 defeats with 1 draw. 10 of his wins come by way of knockout. Presenting a BDB International Super Welterweight Champion from Bremen, Deutschland, by way of Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo, Sumbu NSASI. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the gold corner, weighed in at 74.8 kilograms. Also an excellent record, which is a perfect one. 12 wins against no losses. 7 of his wins come by way of knockout. From Leverkusen, Deutschland, by way of Macedonia, please welcome Lulzim, the Eagle ISMAILI.
So they're the tale of the tape between the 2 boxers in this contest that is made at 75 kilograms, but you can see there is a considerable weight advantage enjoyed by Lulzim ISMAILI, weighing in just under the 75 kilogram middleweight limit, whereas NSASI weighed in at 69.2 kilograms. We're underway then. Yes. A contest in the 75 kilogram middleweight division, scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds. It's between boxers who both reside in Germany. The man in the black trunks, trimmed with gold, is Sumbu NSASI. He resides in Bremen, but was born in Kinshasa in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and his nickname is Bumaye, Sumbu Bumaye NSASI. And if you're a boxing fan, well, you will know that phrase, and indeed that city has a particular resonance, especially this month because at the end of the month, it will be the 50th anniversary of the Rumble in the Jungle, where two Olympic champions, Muhammad Ali from Rome 1960, took light heavyweight gold, and George Foreman, who took heavyweight gold in Mexico 8 years later, squared off for the famous Rumble in the Jungle. And legions of fans would accompany and follow Muhammad Ali with the cry of Ali Boumaier. Ali, kill him. George Foreman told me that they used to say Foreman Boumaier as well, and that is the nickname of the man in the black trunks trimmed with gold, who's going in pursuit of his heavier opponent, Lulzim Ismaili, 27 years of age, a man from Macedonia. He too resides in Germany, in Leverkusen, and the man nicknamed Boumaier letting bombs go in this opening round, bobbing and weaving as he seeks to get beneath the straight punches of Ismaili. Ismaili just seeking to fend him off by long bridging with the jab. So just short of the mark with the attempted left-right combination is NSASI. But again, he has been exclusively on the front foot as Ismaili just dropping his hands while out of punching range and keeping the attack going. Getting busy with his backhand is NSASI. Ismaili just seeking to establish his straight shots to keep the man at bay. But it's NSASI who has been exclusively on the front foot. Sharp shooting left from Ismaili, not too far away. Right hand from NSASI as he just had Ismaili pinned in the black corner. Closing seconds of the opening round, a round which has seen the man in black, Sumbu NSASI, exclusively on the front foot, seeking to walk down his opponent. Some of the action from the opening round. This was the contest in microcosm, because Sumbu NSASI not giving his man any respite, and that was a beautiful right hand. Best shot of the round. My money. This man did enough to take the opening round. Applying pressure, fighting with purpose. Ismaili is going to have to demonstrate that he has found a range with his longer left jab. So into the second round we go then, in this 75-kilogram contest, scheduled for 6. But again, NSASI out of that wide-legged stance, pursuing his man incessantly. That's Ismaili. That perfect record, remember, after making his debut in April of 2019. So doesn't know what it's like to lose in the professional ranks. Seeking to instill doubt in his mind is the front foot pressure off of Sumbu NSASI. Looking to play counter-puncher from the neutral corner on the far side of the ring. NSASI will no doubt cherish the opportunity to box away on the inside. He didn't do so. And again, left hook to the body, right hand to the head. As NSASI continuing to keep his composure, as Ismaili continuing to keep his composure and remain relaxed. He's complaining about rabbit punching here. But NSASI appearing to have the edge in hand speed. And he's just seeking to beat Ismaili to the punch. Ismaili moving well, up on his toes, clockwise to his left. Here he attempts a left jab to the body, left jab to the head, right hand to the body. And now he's beginning to dart out a left jab from around his belt line. So again, Neither boxer looking to work on the inside, which I do find surprising, particularly from NSASI's perspective. The more compact operator, remember he's giving away a lot of weight here, practically 5 kilograms. Having weighed in at 69.2 kilograms, and his opponent just under the 75 kilogram middleweight limit. Counter right hand not too far away from NSASI, and then a solid left jab from the man in the black trunks trimmed with gold. There's a right cross again. There's a rather ponderous looking roundhouse right came from ISMAILI. That left jab going back to the position around the kneecap for ISMAILI as he brings a right hand behind it. Now hands held high from ISMAILI as he skims across the ropes. Right uppercut, left hook attempted by ISMAILI, but blocked by the effective defenses of NSASI. Right uppercut was a nice shot turned underneath by ISMAILI. So closing seconds of the second round. 3-shot combination fought, saw the final left jab get through from NSASI. Second round in the book. Finding the range with his left jab during the course. That second 3-minute round. Again, he's sat on the front foot for the majority of the round, taking it to his opponent. Some of the action from the second round as ISMAILI became a little bit disorganized. He complained that he was hit with a rabbit punch around the rear of the head. So we move into round number 3. NSASI has been a 10-round distance on a number of occasions during the course of his career, including the draw which he had in his 17th contest. Bounced back with a 3rd-round stoppage. Both of those bouts taking place earlier this calendar year, so he's been an active boxer, and activity is often a boxer's best friend. As again, effective defense of the shots upstairs by the high-held gloves of NSASI, but intelligently dropping down to the body thereafter was ISMAILI. Left jab to the body from NSASI. Stepping in behind the left jab from his kneecap is ISMAILI. He was in the ring in July, extending his perfect professional record with a points victory over 6 rounds. He's been in a scheduled 10-rounder, but is yet to go beyond 6 in his professional career. Beautiful footwork to spin out of the corner from ISMAILI. Again, left-right attempted by ISMAILI, but effective defenses behind the gloves and forearms proffered by NSASI. Mention the fact that NSASI's nickname is Boumaye. Again, has such a deep resonance and connection with the rumble in the jungle. As for ISMAILI, his nickname is the Eagle. Kreshnik Kato, Albanian who fought with such distinction, often out of London. He used that same nickname as well. Now a coach at Stonebridge Boxing Club in northwest London, just a jab and left hook away from Wembley Stadium. Beautiful right uppercut through the middle during that combination from ISMAILI. It's physical on the inside, but again, neither boxer really demonstrating the appetite to work away at close range, and they're waiting for the command of break from referee Mr. Alvin Finch. Given his stature. Remember, he's giving away a lot of weight, so perhaps doesn't want to waste too much energy leaning on and grappling. But I would have thought, given that broad back and the shorter arms possessed by NSASI, who's going to work with hooks and uppercuts that he momentarily pinned ISMAILI to the ropes, I thought he'd be looking, I assumed he would be looking to burrow away with punches at short and mid-range when they find themselves toe-to-toe, chest-to-chest on the inside. Hasn't demonstrated that so far, as on the 10-second clapper. It was straight punching on the back foot, produced by ISMAILI. Well, the pattern of the contest was established from the opening bell. It's invariably this man on the front foot. NSASI always seeking to press against his opponents, whereas Muslim ISMAILI boxed effectively on the back foot. Will he be able to hold his feet back up? To apply the pressure. Here he gave his man angle and spun off the line effectively. Can he make NSASI change his game plan and see how good an operator he is when going backwards? So into the second half of this 75-kilogram contest we go. It's scheduled for 6. And the pattern that has been established in the first 3 rounds. Evident once again here at the start of the 4th, because it's Sumbu NSASI who's invariably the aggressor. Check right hand attempted off the ropes behind a left jab from ISMAILI. But again, very important for back foot boxers to occasionally show the officials and the judges ringside that they're not seeking to nick it, and I'm not suggesting that's what ISMAILI is doing here, because he's not running. But occasionally, can he hold his feet, plant his feet into the canvas, and push NSASI backwards? See how the man born in Kinshasa operates when forced to engage reverse gear. Hasn't been able to do that so far here. And remember, aggression, effective aggression, one of the pillars of scoring around in a boxing match. And again, when NSASI pins his man against the ropes, here he scores with a single left hook to the body. Nice right uppercut left hook from ISMAILI in the same combination once again before a right hand comes over the top from NSASI. ISMAILI just momentarily applying a head guard, but you see this can be construed as running. When using your footwork to maintain the gap between your opponent without throwing any punches, he's remonstrating in the direction of the referee, Mr. Alvin Finch, once again. Trip hammer left, jab snapped out by ISMAILI. And there's the same shot once more. He's using that lead left hand effectively, not really putting much purchase on it. Switches southpaw while backing up. Again, you heard referee Mr. Alvin Finch say, let's work, but neither boxer willing to do so on the inside. And again, given the man's physique and stature, I just do find that a little bit surprising from NSASI's point of view. Continues to rumble his way forward as he walks his man down and helps himself to a hard right hand above the belt line. Lead left hook, right hand from NSASI, just short of the mark. But I think ISMAILI has got to try and do something different here, because again, rabbit punches going in. It's another grapple fest on the inside. And again, looking out over the ropes is ISMAILI. And he's just, for me, giving some signs of body language which could be interpreted as negative. Don't want to give the judges that impression, or indeed your opponents, as it may encourage them. Forearm going in as the shot went over the shoulder of ISMAILI. Forearm going in from NSASI as the 4th round in the books. round. Right uppercut, left hook was a combination attempted on a few occasions during the fourth by ISMAILI, but burrowing his way forward once more, and again landing leather wherever he can, rearing the head in rabbit punches over the back of the shoulder. The physical presence of Sumbu NSASI, seeking to make life uncomfortable for the man in the gold corner. And well, you get 60 seconds, and I'm not quite sure. Well, I'm inclined to agree with referee Mr. Alvin Finch. You get 60 seconds in between rounds. There's a command of seconds out at the 10-second mark. And yet when the bell tolled, Lulzim ISMAILI was still sat on his stool. So, is he perhaps feeling a little bit sorry for himself? Is his belief just being sapped a little bit here? Deep into this 75-kilogram contest scheduled for 6, because again, from the other side of the ring, Sumbu NSASI would have noted that, and if his appetite is beginning to diminish, then NSASI will no doubt be encouraged and seek to test how badly he wants to remain in this fight. There's that right uppercut, left hook once again, but coming marauding forwards and landing a beautiful left hook to the body before clipping away with a right hand to the head. And perhaps the first time we've seen NSASI let his hands go when being tied up in a clinch, or attempts to be tied up in a clinch. Stepping back, oh, that's a terrific left hand to the body, and it's forced the man in white and gold to turn away. Wonderful shot. And he hasn't taken a knee, but he's turned his back, has stopped boxing, and referee Mr. Alvin Finch picking up the mandatory 8 count, but I'm not sure the man from Macedonia wants to continue, and indeed it is all over. Lulzim ISMAILI stopped in the 5th round after absorbing a beautiful left hand to the body. He turned his back, rested his arms on the top rope. Referee Mr. Alvin Finch told the mandatory 8 count with ISMAILI still on his feet, and when the count was concluded, well, ISMAILI turned his back once again, a clear indication to the referee that he didn't want to continue, and this contest over in the 5th round. Remember, it was a slow rise up off his stool to begin round number 5. I posed the question then as to whether ISMAILI's appetite for battle was damaged and diminished, and I suggested that NSASI would be encouraged by that. He went about his job in the 5th round with real vigor and purpose, and he forced ISMAILI to give in after landing a beautiful shot to the body. ISMAILI turning his back, unable to continue. Sumbu NSASI forcing a 5th round stoppage. His incessant, intelligent front foot pressure paying dividends, breaking down his opponent both physically and mentally, and forcing that stoppage in the 5th round of a contest that was scheduled for 6. Very good display, and that is why Sumbu NSASI is receiving the congratulations of his coach. Let's get the official particulars at the conclusion of that 75-kilogram contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for both boxers. Gentlemen, our referee stops this contest. Therefore, your result and winner by TKO in the black corner, representing Germany by way of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Sumbu NSASI.
So Sumbu NSASI, a 5th round TKO victor over Lulzim ISMAILI, the man who brought a perfect professional record to the boxing ring. Stopped in the 5th round, courtesy of a wonderful body shot. But truth be told, I think the breakdown, both from a physical and psychological point of view, had begun before that. Sumbu NSASI pressing home his advantage. Once he got his man going, there was the left hand that forced ISMAILI to turn his back, could not continue. If you spent any time in the boxing ring, you'll know that a punch to the body can be far more damaging, debilitating and painful than taking a shot on the jaw.